Welcome back to the FW Project. This is Michael, your host, and today we're going to be talking about 10 cheap dates that you can afford for men. There are a lot of ways you can go on a date with a budget in mind. These are 10 cheap dates you can enjoy with your so-called crush or close friend without breaking the bank, yet have meaningful and wonderful memories. A relationship is a roller coaster ride. It is fast and slow at the same time. You have to go through baby steps until you know each other, and sometimes the obvious most expensive ways are just the norm society is projecting upon us. Here are some things you can do on a date that involves minimal expenses but done with efforts. Number 1 is hiking. This is one of the cheapest dates that you can do that is memorable to both of you. You can share the same enduring hike together, enjoy each other's company, share stories and walk together without anyone bothering you or your dates. If you end up camping together and spend the night on the woods, this meant that you trust each other and are willing to spend more time alone with each other. Number 2 is photography. Taking pictures and share it with each other is a wonderful thing and also a cheap date. You can take pictures of her and her taking pictures of you also. You do not have to be a pro to do this. Just your cell phone or old camera should do the job. This is about fun, creativity, and togetherness that should make this date unforgettable. Try doing challenges to make each other comfortable, and if she keeps your photos after this, you know it's been an awesome date. Number 3 is home cooking. Inviting your date over and cooking for her is better than eating out. It is less expensive and you can show her your talent in cooking. There are a lot of cookbooks, guides, and videos regarding this, so you have no excuses on bailing from this. This gives your date a personal moment with you, wherein you can share stories about each other and knowing each other much better than the hustle and bustle of going to restaurants. If you talk about personal stuff like family and plans, and she made your dish her favorite, then your relationship with her is going to the next level. Hope it's not the best friend thingy that you dreaded most. Number 4 is exploring both of your hobbies. Finding similarities is one way of getting into a relationship with a woman or a girl. If you have the same hobbies, find the cheapest one and set the date where you can do it together. If she likes skating, then skate with her. If she likes music, try to set it on a rainy day so you can share your talents with each other, like playing music together and collaborate or maybe dance with each other and choreograph dances together. It works well when you have the same hobbies, and finding what both of you loves the most should bring you together automatically. Avoid bragging, of course. Try to brainstorm together. You'll both get that feeling of comfort and passion by doing this. Number 5 is free beach. Women loves the beach, and there are many beaches to choose from. If you want a cheap date with her, take her to a free beach. Not the crowded one, of course, but a free beach wherein you can enjoy each other's company. A free beach where you can take your barbecue with you and grill it there on the spot. Or just take a moment and talk to her about life, dreams, and plans. This works well with a lot of humor and sometimes beer to boost your confidence, or for her to laugh at your corny jokes. Number 6 is vlogging. Vlogging with your date is a cheap new way to enjoy each other's company. Not only that you would have fun, but both of you can be creative on choosing topics, location, and themes of your vlogs. This would eat time and efforts, so make it count. Making her the host, actor, or model of the vlog is also nice, but getting yourself with her vlogging is the ideal date. Beware of friend zones, because most of the people who use this cheap date ended up being friend zoned. Try your best to input not just from the circumstances, but on record that your intentions for her are beyond friendship without ruining the moments of your vlogging date. If you have doubts on how she felt for you after your vlogging date, don't worry. The answer is all on your recorded videos together, and you can see there if she is happy or just friends or it's just awkward. Number 7 is free concert or festival. Taking your date to a free concert or festival is cheap except if you buy unnecessary souvenirs for her rather than having fun at the concert or festival. Take the bus with her and commute rather than take a plane or ride to the location. It gives you more time with each other and somewhat proves that she'd be willing to commute with you because she loves your company more than the journey. Festivals and concerts should be crowded and loud, and the only time you have with her that can bring you together are the moments you're taking her there. Number 8 is jogging. Jogging is not just good for you but for her as well. It shows that your health is as important as your relationship. Jogging and running with her also shows that you are willing to spend your time working out with her rather than playing poker with your buddies or watch a movie and eat at your couch all day. It also gives her the impression that you make efforts not just for her but for yourself, and if she sees that you are taking care of yourself, she will think that you can take care of her also. Just don't try too hard or make excuses along the way. Be yourself and give it your best shot. And before I forgot, try not to veer away from the conversation with your date while jogging just to look at another woman's behind or bust because it would turn into a disaster. Number 9 is yoga. Like exercising, yoga gives your date the impression that you are in control of your body, that you are disciplined and you are mature. I know, men are not that flexible and men who do yoga are old men, right? But hear me out. There are a lot of women in yoga class and not so many men, so you have your statistics in favor of you. I'm kidding, of course. Women sees men who do yoga quite the relaxed type. A man who is comfortable to be with, a man that is gentle and kind, and a man that is open to his feelings. Number 10 is book reading. Bring out the coffee from your thermos or ask the barista for a cup of coffee for you and your date. This is a cheap date that you should try. Takes a lot of reading and understanding, an effort most men cannot endure. Book reading is a cheap date wherein you would just invest time, wit, and a book. Best with coffee and bread, this date is not for all. Although it gives an impression that you're smart, witty, romantic, and educated, sometimes book reading is not best suited for men. Try reading at home and fake a book read when in the coffee shop. Brainstorm and discuss with your date or with your group and make objectives and goals for the next book reading date. Well, if she dumped you in the future, at least you have learned and read something, right? So, that's the 10 cheap dates that you can afford. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave your comments below if you have questions and suggestions. Thank you and see you again.